Who's ready for April 30th? Who is ready for April 30th? I would love for everyone to be in attendance because it's going to be major. Major. In my eyes. In my eyes, it's going to be major. It's personal. I be wondering if that one person, the people who follow me or who got the government following me, or is it a subscribe for me? I don't know. Can't get no Dunkin' and Day shouting. Yo, I was out yesterday and I took my daughter to dinner. Was it yesterday? Oh yeah, it was yesterday. Let me tell y'all that picture I posted. That was an off guard picture, and my daughter was like, "Oh, that is so cute. You should post it. You should post it." I'm like, "Okay, I'll post it." Y'all know I'm not into pictures and like. And don't get me wrong, I have plenty of pictures, but doing it for the gram and social media is like, that's so not me. But yeah, that was my daughter who idea because I was not gonna post it, which y'all would have saw me when April 30th, you know. But yeah, guys, I hope all is well. I'm not gonna be long. I wanted to come on here real quick to talk about the evils of the industry. So I was working out today. My daughter just came from the gym. And I was working out and it don't show nobody on. It's showing 0, which I know is not 0. It just showed one person on. I was just working out today at the gym and I was strolling through my phone. Just got finished listening to some music. Then I went on my Instagram. I don't have an Instagram. I went on my right yet. I don't have one yet. But I went on my YouTube. So I went on my YouTube and when I say not yet, I do have plans to make another one. So I went on my YouTube and Rihanna popped up. So Rihanna had popped up and it was showing her like greasing her hair, her fake hair of course, a long weave plastic. It looked very cheap. I don't know. It didn't look like expensive hair to me. But she was just greasing this hair, and she was talking about look how fast they going. They is up on me. You see them? Wait a minute, it's coming up. Wait till we stop because they should slow down. Oh no, they went past the trees, but they was going real fast. But y'all tune in April 30th. Y'all tune in April 30th. But so Rihanna was on her, and it wasn't from her page. So again, I was on my YouTube, and I was strolling through. I just got finished listening to my music. Actually, was about to stop my like on my last 15 minutes of the treadmill. So I was strolling through, and Rihanna popped up, and she was just like gliding her hands with this new oil. So apparently Rihanna has this new oil for Fenty, right? And y'all know I don't go on nobody's posts. I never was that girl, but you know, now since I know how this whole thing work, I don't even like posting hi or bye on there, you know, on nobody's page. But I could not help but to post a comment. So it wasn't her actual page. Somebody, you know, you still have a lot of gullible fans who praise these celebrities who pretty much don't know, and you know, and I can't knock them because I was once there, right? So somebody reposted her and was like, Rihanna coming up with a new product for Fenty, and it's an oil, and I don't understand why she oiling fake hair, because we all know fake hair, whether it's good hair or expensive fake hair or expensive or a cheap fake hair, right? It's still not good to grease fake hair. So I don't know why didn't she just use her real hair. And y'all know I got a whole video on here, and I probably, when this live end, I probably will post it, talking about what I talking about, why these celebrities just sell us anything, right? So I couldn't help but to comment. I could not help but to comment, guys. And y'all know, again, I know the government, whoever it is, whoever it is that's on me, has been following and stalking me for the last 5 years, and which I believe it to be the government, and I have great reasons to believe that it's the government, but I don't know who it is. But I know how the IP address work. I know how, all this stuff works. So I know they can see whatever I post, and so I don't, I make it my business not to even say again hi or bye, you look pretty, you look like nothing, because I just, I just don't, for my reasons. But I could not help but to say, and this wasn't bad, if y'all ever see this comment, on my page. I did do it on my page, and I said, Rihanna had the nerve to sell us this, to be greasing her hair with her new product, and expecting y'all gullible fans to buy this oil, for a hair. I said, so this is her new product. I said, but Rihanna, what's going on? You sitting up here trying to sell us more products. What's going on with the girl? What's going on with the house shooting? You know what I mean? So I said this in a comment. If you ask me, I don't think it's smart. I don't think it's disrespectful. Just ask. And I said, you trying to sell us more products, right? But what's going on with Ivana Ortez? We keep when you do an update with her, you don't see her face. You just see the judge, or you see a lawyer, and with parentheses, you don't see her. You seeing everybody representing her or talking but her. You see everybody but her. So again, y'all know how I feel. That's a fake story. I don't know what the reason. I feel like it was targeted towards me, guys. Y'all can call me whatever y'all want to call me. I'll be 50 years old in a few more days. The wisdom I got, I wouldn't trade it for diamonds and gold. And I know somewhere that was towards me, and I stand on that. I stand in it 100% proudly. Okay, guys, and I'm telling y'all, if y'all know the history behind my Twitter days, you'll understand it. But that's neither here nor there. That's not my point. So I said that, right? So y'all know how the whole Twitter thing work, right? The algorithms, right? So when you comment something, and so that was, I commented that on her hair page, right? I commented that post talking about her hair product, and trying to sell us anything on talking about hair. So I continue to scroll. So now hair stuff coming up. So follow me on this, guys. I lied to y'all not. What comes up next? I don't check for these people. I don't follow these people. I don't look up to these people. I don't even go searching for these people. Thankfully, these people don't even be in my algorithms. I know when I had my old phone, my iPhone, everything, if I do a video on somebody, videos just start popping up, everything about them. On this phone, luckily, I'm lucky on that, it don't. Right? So, what comes up next? Kelly Rowland. Now, apparently somebody, and it's not their pages. So, Kelly Rowland pops up in my algorithms right after I posted that comment. And I was like, oh goodness, here we go. She's promoting Sacred, right? Promoting Sacred. And guys, when I tell you they're very strategic with this stuff, these people are so demonic and strategic. Let me tell y'all something. To all y'all young ones, anybody that's listening to my voice, don't get up here and think that these people are just randomly doing this stuff, right? They're not. That was strategically done for just seemed like, oh, Kelly Rowland, and how she portrayed it, like she's just up and just ready to get her day started, and her hair all wet, and she's doing this uh hair product, hair care, showing us this whole hair care thing with routine, right? This whole hair care routine with sacred, right? Follow me on this. This is how demonic these people is, guys. So Kelly Rowland doing this whole routine just seemed like she just hopped out of bed and said, oh, I want to record myself doing sacred. Guys, let me tell y'all how evil the industry is. We all know Cardi B just came out with her, and which I've been saw, and I'm like, who, I did a video, it got over 18, 19K views. Whoever going by these celebrities, y'all know how I feel. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You be wasting your money, because the same things that these people, and I'm not talking, I don't know what's in Beyonce stuff. I really believe that stuff is demonic, is evil, even a battle. Before I even look deeper into it, I even said in the video about the Fenty, these bottles look evil. And then one day a video about it popped up. I was just mind blown. But let me tell y'all how evil and conniving the industry is. These people like Rihanna, these people like Beyonce that told Kelly, just promote this. Just promote it. Slide it in. Make it look like it's nothing, right? Make it look like you just rolled up out the bed and you want to use this sacred. They know that girl Cardi B that just came out with that hair care line, and they want to be in competition. It's a big they competing with each other. That's all that is. They compete. That's why Rihanna came up with a new, probably just threw oil together, probably just baby oil. You never know. It's just probably baby oil, guys. They just sell us anything. And I don't know what's in Cardi B, but she got this whole new hair care line. And if you're black and you buy it, I say you're a fool, because that girl don't have L texture hair. She's nothing about her is black. It's so many black people on here that's really into natural hair and walk in it and proud of it. And they sell this stuff, and they really into it. They don't go and put on a weave and feel like, because I got a lot of hair, real hair, that I can just go ahead and just throw on a weave if I want, because under this weave is my real hair. No, they really walk in it. They wear their real natural hair every day, and they're black. And they're all black, no mix, nothing. Even though, Cardi B is not even mixed, But I'm just saying all that's just they just competing with each other. They silently competing with Cardi B because they know this girl just put out this brand new hair care line. And I'm saying that they so strategic with it. And I go and look at the dates, right? Even when I seen a Rihanna, and I commented, I seen that. I didn't think nothing of it. But then when Kelly Rowland just popped up down my timeline doing a sacred care routine, hair care routine, I said, oh, okay. They competing. They gotta, okay. Cardi B came up. People going to spend their money. People going to be dumb enough to spend their money, right, on this hair care line where you can just make your hair grow naturally with the fruit and the herbs and the stuff in your kitchen, right? Then to go out here, so they got to compete. And that just made me think. I'm like, this industry is so wicked, man. I could even, and it even made me think of, which I remember when I saw it and I thought about it, I was like, wow, that's just wicked. I was heavy on Twitter. I was very heavy on Twitter. This one I was going back and forth with Miss Keke Palmer. Y'all see, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm Miss Keke Palmer, right? Okay. And I was heavy on Twitter, and Keke Palmer did a skit with Cardi B, and they was like doing this whole fishing thing, right? This is when I was heavy on Twitter, and they did this skit with Cardi B, and they was in the sea looking for fish, right? And this, and then y'all know I was like, look at them looking for fish, and they is the fish, right? This is back then, I'm expecting everybody that, the beautiful Keke Palmer and the beautiful Cardi B. They was doing a whole little fish skit or whatever in the sea, doing whatever. And then later, Fast forward to this year, I seen something come down my timeline where Keke Palmer, the beautiful Miss Keke Palmer, the actress. I'm not, y'all say I'm growing, right? She interviewed what's his name? Offset. I said, well, wait a minute. I thought her and Cardi B was really cool. I was like, you know what? And I was praising this industry, and I thought highly of this industry. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. I was just like, wow. And I've been knew this, right? I've been compared this because I could remember that because it was like a big thing. I said, what? I said, that's an odd couple. I said, what? And I said, what put them together? You know, Keke Palmer and Cardi B. What put them together? Then as I start, with all this happening to me and just start doing my research and trying to figure out, which I do know, all these big celebrities that y'all praise and y'all love, they got Jews behind them that, is their bosses or tells them what to do or their contracts is with. So they all, if you think about it, they all friends, so they probably, they're managers, which are Jews, or the people behind the scenes, which are Jews, and heavy with all these industry people. Man, you hear about these big podcasts and these actresses and actors. It blows my mind that the fact that behind all of them is a Jew that's giving them their money. It blows my mind. But because and I didn't even notice at first. I said, well, that's an odd couple. What made Cardi B and Keke Palmer come together, do this skit? And this was years ago, mind you, over 5 years ago. Y'all probably can search it. This one I was on Twitter, really heavy. And then for Keke Palmer to do this podcast with Offset, when Cardi B and Offset was beefing real heavy, it's like you would think Keke Palmer would have did this interview with, Cardi B, but I was like, oh wow, is the industry just wicked, just a wicked place, right? But these are the people, right? These are the people that y'all look up to, and but yeah, I said that was very strategic. That hair care, Rihanna to come up with this new hair care, and for Kelly Rowland to just randomly promote this sacred hair care. That was very strategic. These people is very evil, and they backstabbers. Look, they don't get a lot of views, but they be classics. I literally did a video talking about how these women like Sweeties, they have no class, no morals, no dignity. I mean, then look. I mean, I'm saying that about these mixed breeds, but we see an everyday dark skinned girl on here acting crazy, talking about Clarissa, right? And I also want to say, and Sukihana. Oh, and Sukihana. Oh yeah, Sukihana and Sexy Red. But I also want to say this, and I'm a woman, and I will admit when I'm wrong, and I'm not a fan of Remy Ma, but I remember, y'all know, I did a video on I was praising Cardi B, Clarissa, when she first came out, and we all was, it's not one person that was not on her team. We all, even with this married man, I can say everybody was praising her. Now, I literally tell you, people cannot stand her. People can, and this is in real life. Y'all know I'm a real life girl. When I talk about real life, I'm talking about, when I talk about real stuff, I'm talking about real life, not on the internet. How the roles is switched, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to apologize to Remy, because I was one who was like, dang, Remy, and it's like, we was fooled, right? We was bamboozled. We was hoodwinked. And it's like, every day Papoose looked more like, I never thought in a million years, if you would have asked me, he just looked dry. He just looked dry and just looked, and I don't care how much fancy stuff these Clarissa and Papoose put on. When I tell you, they just look so broke. Like, they just look so broke. I don't care. She can put on the most expensive outfit. And y'all know I got many videos saying this, many lives saying this. That girl is nothing this girl can put on where she will look good. And I'm saying it and I'm standing on it. I don't care how much she could buy the whole Gucci store. She still will not look wealthy or look good. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, but I already said that. But I do want to apologize to Remy, because I was one of those ones in the beginning looking at Remy like, dad, Remy, dad. But now we all see. That's what I'm saying. Truth, and y'all know with my situation, I say with time will reveal itself. With time, and Lord knows we all was wrong. We all was fooled, and everything Remy Ma said in that video and her live in the beginning was correct. He clings onto these women with money. Papoose is pretty much a bum, and then he gets up here. You know what? That's not even. Well, I'm not even gonna go there, because that wasn't my point. That wasn't even my point of making a video. My point of making a video was how conniving the industry is, how evil the industry is. Guys, you got to know the difference. Separate the music from these people, and look. If you separate their music and look at them as a person, you'll see that they're evil. You'll see, and I'm talking about the Kelly Rowlands. I don't care how cool she may look and how cool everybody say she is. You look at the Kelly Rowlands, the Beyoncés, the Rihannas, they all are evil. These people, that was strategically done with these hair care products. And I wish I didn't even did the comment, because then I don't even think the algorithms would have put Kelly Rowland. Oh, this sacred. They did all this because they know Cardi B have a new hair care line on the market. They're all just evil. It's no friends in that industry. I feel sorry for them. It's no friends in the industry. They just sleep with each other. They're demonic. They're evil. You know, they get in people DMs and then take their man. It's just they can have it. But that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about, how evil the industry is. They wicked, is no friends in the industry, and the fact that me, Shanika, used to gloat over them for many years. I even look at, y'all know, Mary J. Blige. I was a huge fan of Mary J. Blige. Even today, she was one of Puff Daddy closest friends. I won't even say nothing about Mary. I'm not even going to say anything bad about her, but I'm just talking about how even her, y'all know, she was like one of my top. It's not a show. I've been going to see Mary. My first show from Mary was 1997, and I never missed a show when she came to the DMV, right? Y'all know I say that all the time. And I could remember since the early 90s, her and Misa, you didn't see one without the other. And Misa used to dress her like, and this is my days of, always outside having fun, and going to every concert and just buying the magazines and looking up. Her and Misa was so close. And the fact that Misa is suing Mary J. Blige, it's like, my goodness. So I hope these celebrities have true family in their corner, because this industry is cutthroat, and they do things very strategic. And I should have known, with look at Jay-Z. Y'all see how strategic Jay-Z is. And I did a video on how good Beyonce and Jay-Z, they're very strategic when doing stuff. Like when they start making the news about something, they'll just come out at a game with all the family and with Blue Ivy. I don't know why they feel like Blue Ivy's supposed to take people mind off how demonic they really is. They tries to live this perfect life. I'm telling you, they're evil. And like I say, free, you got, look at Jay-Z. He got that boy locked up. Tory Lanez, Tory Lanez. Yeah, I'm saying it right? Mm-hmm. Tory Lanez got that boy locked up. Free him. Like, I'm from the real world. Who the heck is, what's that girl name? Megan. Who is she but a slut? The real world people is going to treat these guys, in the real world is going to treat you how you treat yourself. Period. Period. And I'm not saying he shot her. I'm just saying that, like, who, like, you want to send this boy away for anything? You should have set Megan down and taught her how to become a woman. Her and Beyonce and Jay-Z. A man can teach a woman. A man can teach a woman how to be a woman. When I used to follow Jay-Z and be fans of Jay-Z and Beyonce, didn't she say that one day at their anniversary? You taught me how to be a woman. They could teach Megan how to be a woman, but see, they don't, because they want, again, Beyonce and Jay-Z want to be at the top. They want to be the superior ones. That's why her body's so flawless, and she no tattoos, but she promoted, get that tattoo if you want. I think she took that out of the song, but y'all know, if y'all heard that first song when it first came out, it said, get that tattoo if you want to. And y'all know I was on Twitter promoting black women. I got, 9 tattoos. I wish at 50, I'd be 50 in a few more days. I wish I can take all of them away. All of them. I'm just telling these young girls who have black, white, whoever, who want to hear, when you get my age, you're going to wish you had a flawless, with no marks, with no tattoos. I told the young ones in my family, don't get a tattoo. Don't get a tattoo. Oh, I just want a little butterfly on my ankle. Don't get it. When you get it, you're going to start getting bigger and bigger ones. Ask me how I know, because that's how it all started with me. The ones that's in my little cousins and my daughters and them, thank you. Thank you. They love their flawless body. But I'm telling y'all, I don't just say stuff just to be, saying it. No, I practice what I preach. If I wish somebody would have told me, no, you don't want them tattoos. You're going to get addicted to it, and when you get older, you're going to wish you had none of them. So, I mean, yeah, guys. So that's what I just wanted to talk about. It's just cutthroat, man. And I remember, y'all know, if y'all follow me on Twitter, I used to always talk about how Tupac is my favorite rapper, right? Favorite rapper. And I got a favorite Baltimore rapper. Then I got a favorite rapper, dead or alive, and that was Tupac, right? And I seen something where Tupac was saying, it hurts me to my heart. I'ma find it. I just watched it's in my my likes somewhere, but he was just saying, this is when he was living. He was saying, people thinking I'm the bad guy. People thinking I'm the one that's walking around here raping people and doing all this. He said, but it's not me. It's the people that's putting these lies out on me. And guess who that was, y'all? Puff Daddy. And he was sitting there pleading to the reporter, saying, and it's crazy how the industry works. They got them thinking I'm the bad guy, but it's them the bad guy, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna find that and I'm post it, but I'm just saying how evil the industry is. And then people don't believe, like, and you think it's hard to believe. I'm not gonna say people don't believe, but you think it's not hard to believe that it was somebody, an entity that sent. You a creep. I ain't even gonna tell you where she got us. If y'all a girl,
no, don't say nothing.
Y'all know how we used to do when we was young. If you my age, y'all know y'all was young once in y'all early 30s. Oh my goodness. But yeah, guys, I'm just saying all that to say, Tupac was right, and the industry is just wicked. And I truly believe, what's going on with me was what's going on with me, I believe that somebody in the industry sent them my way. And I want everybody to tune in. I want everybody to tune in April the 30th. It was out there. I want everybody to tune in April the 30th, and yeah, guys. So I hope all is well. But yeah, oh, did I say I apologize to Remy? I apologize to Remy. Remy was not. She was the one that. It's just crazy. That's why I said, look, people. It's crazy how the industry. For real, yeah. Go yeah. It's crazy how this social media, right, will have the bad people looking good, the good people looking bad, the demonic people looking like angels, the people who's really out here living a good life looking like bad people. I mean, it's crazy, this social media. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad for this social media. You know, it made a lot of people rich. But I'm just, when I tell y'all the world I come from, if I can vote on this, if we had a vote, if America had a vote right now, I would be one of the ones say, yeah, take it away. Take it away. Let people be back outside. Like, Zach, I know them days gone for me. Oh, man. But let me tell you, memories will make you feel fine. But let me tell y'all, keep y'all memories. My sister-in-law was getting upset with my brother because he was talking about some old times, and she was like, you always talking about old times. He was like, okay, and they my memories, they my good memories, those are the good times that I had. Didn't you just get up with your sister that y'all got separated when your mother gave y'all away and put y'all in foster system when y'all was kids, and now you found your sister and y'all going out, y'all hanging out, and y'all meeting up and bonding? What you call that? That's memories. So right now, yes, she might have had bad memories back then, but don't take away from the people who lived a good life and can't complain about nothing and can sit back and sit down in their quietness and just reminisce and smile. Such as my brother, such as myself. Don't take away that. Don't let nobody take away y'all good memories, because my brother told her, ain't you building and gaining memories now with your newfound sister? So don't take away my memories. You know what I mean? They minds, and I'll be dag on. Y'all know I talk about memories all the time. So I'm like, what? And y'all know I felt some way about that. So don't let nobody take away. That's, memories are good. I truly believe memories can keep you looking youthful, especially if you come.
Of course, it's scientifically proven. That's why they do reminiscence therapy on elderly people and people with dementia, because it stimulates endorphins and feel-good neurons in the brain, and it helps to improve memory recall. It's a lot of good things.
See, I didn't even know that. A nurse is talking, y'all. A registered nurse is talking. Listen, scientifically proven. See, I didn't even know that. So don't let nobody take y'all memories away. Y'all good memories. Those things, they I mean, just me sitting back in the house. It's like not a song I can put on slow or fast that I don't think of. It's not a song. It's like, it's so good when you can listen to a song, a slow song or a fast song, and it give you a memory. You live long enough like myself. That's all, memories, those are good. And y'all know I always had memories. Don't I be telling my daughter about memories all the time. And she listen, and they're good for the soul. So I was very upset when my sister-in-law told my brother, that's all you talk about is what you used to, or where you, I've been there before. If something come on TV, I remember I went there. Like, so what? I'm sorry that you had a, rough upbringing, but, we had, if you take it a little further back, I had a little rough upbringing, but, I choose to focus on, the fun stuff, and the fun outweighed the bad. It was small, that was a small little snippet. The most important to me was the memories that I keep now, and I talk about it all the time. Y'all, remember somebody had said Baltimore got nice houses. We in a very luxury neighborhood. This is very and it's so dark at night. No lights light up around here, but you can still walk through here. Back in the day, I used to walk through here, man, It's not a place I ain't been, can't go, didn't go. And but yeah, this is another nice area. This is called the Rotunda here in Baltimore. But yeah, guys, so and don't ever let nobody take those memories away from y'all. The young ones, y'all building memories, build them. Y'all are the author of the book. Make sure those they are good memories. They are good memories. And yeah. And when you get older like myself, you're gonna sit back and be like, wow, I lived it. And that's why I'm just like, sometimes I be asking God, like, God, is this why you choose me to go through this? Like, y'all, if I just can't believe this is even happening to me. And it makes you, wonder, like, is it bigger? Did I have to go through that, on Twitter? For me to sit down and for God to say this was happening. So it made, because guys, remember when they were saying on Twitter that I'm bored, I hate myself because I'm just always posting. Like, I would do a tweet like every 2 seconds. They know, they know. But if I was living such, not as fast, but because I was in my 40s then, but I was still moving, I was still moving. And it wasn't until I'm like, okay, what's going on, Scar? Something ain't right. And for me to sit down and me to pray, like, to try to be like, what's going on? I can't, how am I going to come to the world? Not even to the world, because I wasn't even at that mindset yet. I wasn't even thinking I'm going to come to the world. I was saying, how am I going to tell my family and my friends that this is happening? What's going to happen when my homegirl do invite me out to a party? Or, because, in my 40s, it's my clubbing every day, just trying to club hopping, trying to find, and just getting into something. In my 40s and my days of Twitter, it was just more like parties. I was invited to a party, or I'm going to a birthday party, or a big DJ of a radio show is having a party, and I'll, like that. But, so I was, in my 40s, I was, doing that. So my life was still going. But then, for that to happen, be like, wait a minute, what is really going on? And for it to still be going on, this is not by accident, y'all. This is not by accident. And I tell y'all so much stuff that I don't talk to y'all about. And if y'all watch all my lives, y'all get snippets of it. I tell y'all, some of the things that happen behind the scenes, and it's still not half. And most people would go crazy. But the fact that this is happening, and I wrote everybody. I mean, you guys, you think about the Supreme Court. I even wrote the Supreme Court. Nobody wrote back. Then the people who did write back that they can't help. It's not worth them helping. So I don't know if it's bigger, and that just had to happen. Everybody coming, down on me and on Twitter days for me to sit down to listen to God, because this ordeal, like y'all know, always, you're not a black woman, and I don't know no black woman that don't believe in God. I know a lot of these celebrities did come in the industry, because y'all know I was heavy into the industry, that believed in God, and then once they start getting money for some reason, or whatever experience they had in the industry, where they start straying away from God and Jesus, and believing. So I'm black, so I always believed in, and I'm not saying black in complexion, because y'all know that. I'm just saying black in race. So it's not too many black women that don't know Christ, and don't and don't play about him, and respect him, and scared, and fear him, like, and things like that. To this happening, it has really brought me closer. It has really brought me closer to him, like, and I wouldn't trade it for, oh my gosh, I just love immersing myself in his words, and having my quiet time. Even my days on Twitter, every morning I used to get up and have my time with God. But it's nothing like it is now. Like, I would read and stuff, but it's like I be searching for the meaning. Like, if I come across a word like cloak, what does that mean? Let me search, like, study it and dwell on it. Like, I love it, right? And yeah, guys, so I'm going up against a big entity. I don't know who it is. Y'all know, I just said the industry itself is evil. I don't know who it is, but I know that I definitely got God on my side, and I'm facing it head on, and I can't wait for April the 30th to explain to y'all and talk to, and not explain to y'all, but to announce something that's is going to be really big, right? And I can't wait, right? And it's already done, like I said. So rain, sleet, or snow, it will be April 30th, 12 noon. And God is good, and I want everybody to listen up. I really need the everyday American citizens that carries America on their back. Y'all is the ones I'm asking to tune in. I'm not, if the celebrity world wants to, they can. I'm sure they're going to be, front and center. But I'm talking to my everyday citizens. My everyday citizens, that if it's not the ones who America is what it is today because of the everyday American people. And I can say myself too. Y'all know I worked all my life. And thank God I was smart enough to be able to be at 50 years old can say, okay, I can be without a job. And even guys, when I had got that second job, y'all know I got that second job, that didn't last, and I didn't even care about that lasting, for some reason. That never happened. And y'all know, even on my Twitter days, even when I got my brother a lawyer, I worked 2 full-time jobs for 2 years straight. Didn't ask nobody for nothing. That's the type of person I am. And I was getting ready to, I already got the second job. I even read the letter to y'all where, he out of the blue, they just said, we don't need you. No, thank you. After I got hired and everything, and my work the few days, they text me and say so I don't know what was that. I didn't even care to, find out. I did send them an email and say, could you tell me why you just decided to, not want me to work there? Nothing. I didn't pay no mind because I had my first job. Then that happened. I got fired from there. I'm just thankful that I'm blessed that I was at my age. I was able to, I just had a lot of good people. I came across a lot of good people to teach me about just to be smart with things, investing and stuff like that. So God is good. And then once I did lose that second job, I'm like, I was getting ready to really work to get a private investigator when I'm in America, and it's people in places that can help me to find out why this is happening to me. This is crazy. And I also look at it like this: God didn't want me to go that route. When God teach you things backwards, I'm telling you, God will teach you things backwards. It's just amazing, and I'm just so glad I know Him. I'm so glad I'm just thankful, right? And but yeah, I really believe God. And even when I got fired from my main job, right, and everybody loved me there, and it's crazy, right? But when I got fired from there, I didn't, ask God why. Just like, okay, what's next? This. I said, this is God. Like, what is going on? What's next for me? Still didn't know, until that Rihanna situation. That's when I was like, oh, I'm telling y'all, man, this stuff too deep. I hope it's some religious, not even religious, God-fearing people on here that know God and just know what I'm saying, and it just don't sound too crazy for your ears. If y'all the true believers on here, y'all understanding what I'm saying, because I didn't know. I was so upset that day when I left, when I ended the live. I went in the house and everybody was in their rooms, getting ready for bed, and I stayed at that kitchen table could finish. I was still crying, right, and praying and crying. It's like that, and it's crazy, y'all. But thank God will teach you things backwards, and it's crazy. But yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say about that. God is good, and I'm just so thankful. And I have him. I have him, and he's the only one that's with me right now through this all. And y'all know what I'm talking about, because y'all know I got my family who loves me dearly, right? Loves me dearly. My brothers, my nephews, my cousins. And another thing, I think I did tell y'all that all my friends and family, my close friends, the ones that I just up and stopped talking to way before, before I even came back to social media, right? I just up and stopped talking to, and I'm always one of those ones who change my numbers, stuff like that. They don't know, and my closest family, my closest cousins and stuff, they don't know. And I know I can have more, like here, I can have more engagements on this thing, y'all call social media, right? That's something that I'm not into. I can have more engagements, and I'm saying more engagements with my family and stuff, right? Of course I can, right? And of course one day I'm sure they will, because I'm not going to stop talking about it. So I know one day they're going to know. They're going to know what's happening to me. And I want to say this, the reason why I'd rather just and talking to all of them versus to tell them. It's simple, guys. I'm not on here, line. Of course, I'm not on here being somebody I'm not. It's just I just was not, or is not that type of girl. I am not that type of girl to talk like this, right? So to my cousins and them, they, of course, they would believe me, and they're gonna be so frustrated and so confused, like, why, right? So and they're gonna know, because I'm not gonna stop. So eventually they're gonna know. My family, my close friends, the ones I party with, had so much fun with, had spent so much time with. But the reason why I came on here versus, and I know y'all probably like, well, why the heck you come on here telling us these us strangers about it, right? It's just for whoever is want to hear. And I know it's heavy, and I know what I'm talking about is not normal, because first of all, everybody's going through things. Everybody is going through their own personal things, and what I'm going through, I can't say is much bigger than what a next person is going through. That I can't say that. So my goal was, when God was telling me go online and tell your story, I'm thinking, oh great, this is the message God's putting in my heart, and He kept convicting me of it, and I was trying to fight it, because again, like I told y'all, like my cousin, like I said, this is not my personality. I was always that girl who got people away from their sadness, their hardship or whatever. I was that girl who, when you left me, you had a good time. I'm that girl who, if you bring a friend over to my parties, they gonna keep calling you saying, what is that girl Shanika having a party again? I was that girl. So I'm thinking it was like, okay, God is having me come here. Okay, it's gonna stop. Somebody's gonna, tell me, help me right then and there. That's what I was thinking, but it didn't turn out like that. So here we are, April 30th. I want everybody to tune in, my American citizens to tune in, and I have an announcement on April 30th, and it's all making sense, guys. It's all making sense to me. Like I said, I didn't know, I didn't know it was gonna go on this long. I thought I was gonna find some answers. I thought, and and of course, I don't know how long it's gonna go on once April 30th come, but I do have a plan. I do have a mission, and
Lord bless them.
I know. I know. I already said it.
In rhythm.
See, my daughter, I'm telling you, like mother, like daughter, I've been saying God bless them since, God bless these black little boys since, well, black boys, black men, since she used to be in a high chair in the back seat. Now she say what I say. But she was laughing at one of them. It's like four of them. How they was riding a scooter.
And rhythm.
And
like
rhythm.
They all turned together.
Yeah. But yeah, guys. So God is good. I hope y'all here April 30th. Again, I did say I apologize to Remy because everybody, you know, she was the bad girl at first, and then we was wrong. That's why I said, but that was a learning lesson for me. I'm not getting into none of that stuff again. I'm not saying, you know, like Remy, you like that is something, because we don't know these people. We just don't know who they really are. And Papoose is a icky, ill, like ew. Especially after she said he ew, like yuck. And let me tell y'all something. I did tell y'all that Remy is not getting no divorce no time soon. She don't want Pat. She do not, like, I know for sure she's never gonna get back with him. He's like so lowbrow now, right? So she is doing this divorce. She being smart, not doing this divorce just for smartness. She don't want him. Like, he's at the bottom pole with Clarissa now. Like, ew. And then like, who says that online? Who says that I am going to, he's doing this to me online? What? That's not a woman. That's not a woman. That is a low, common, disgusting female. The fact that she said that, and I watched this guy, what's his name?
That's very low vibration.
Yeah, you ain't no girl. Yeah, she said that. My daughter said, ew, that is very low vibrational. Exactly. I watched this guy, y'all know I like Sweet Mind for Life, and this new guy that I just got with, he just busts out, starts singing, man. I followed him like 3 days ago. When I tell you he is funny, something Battle Truth. I think I'll let y'all know, but it's called Battle Truth. He is hilarious. How he just busts out singing. But the fact that he tells everything, he's so factual, so actual and factual. He, you know, he like, he says what needs to be said. But when they said this girl told a person, Clarissa told a person, he is doing this to me, a bedroom, something that you shouldn't even talk about. That is personal. That is behind. That goes to show that this woman is a nasty. And I had it all wrong. I had it all wrong. That's one girl. I just look at it and say, God bless her. She's disgusting. And y'all think Remy want him back? No, Remy just being the female that she is, and just what females like you? Of course, any female would do that. Just play, because she knows she's holding that power for the divorce, for them to go on and live their life. She doing that for smartness. But trust me, Remy don't want Papoose back. Papoose he looks disgusting now. This being next to her made him look, and I thought so highly of him. I used to be like, he's so laid back, he's so chill. And then I seen a video where they in a bed together. Like, why? What? This is how you know that this man, Papoose, don't like Clarissa. What makes you think this man, what makes her think that this man like her? First of all, what is he going to say? If he's older than her, he should say, look, this is not okay. You in the bed with a sheet on, and he got a shirt on, and you decide to post this to try to prove to us that y'all is together. Like, when is it going to stop? My daughter front of her nose, and she don't even realize her nose is big. Right? It's like the disgustingness, like poo, like ew, and he, like, it's just, I'm not even gonna get to, like, that girl she really needs help, and it's like, it's sad because nobody in our corner. And then I even seen where she got the Jew guy who behind her. I'm like, is it somebody need to sit this girl down? somebody. Just sit down. Then she keep trying to, who sits and constantly talk about how pretty they are? That is like, what is, like, this girl, it's like, and then she keeps saying, well, y'all keep talking about me. What? You know what? Clarissa is really, now y'all know, like this celebrity world. She's celebrity world even more. She is making the world looks more and more disgusting. As a whole, she really is. She wanted so much to be in the circle. Now she's in that circle. You're getting a text. Now she's in that circle, and it's like she's making that industry looks disgusting. Keep talking about how pretty she is. First of all, take them filters off every picture. It's for me?
I'm just saying you might want to read it.
Oh. Most did. That's what he get. So, yeah, so, but yeah, guys, I'm saying all that to say, you know what, Remy Ma don't want him. Remy Ma do not. She would be, come on, after Clarissa made that nasty statement, that's something that should have just been kept between her. What woman with decency and class and God fear? Y'all, to y'all young ones, do not, I don't care how much stuff she posts about God. I don't care how much she sit up here and talk about she loves Lord and God is the one who blessed her. Don't believe it. The devil can give those same blessings. Y'all know I always talk about the devil took Jesus up on the highest mountain and said, you can have these same things. You can have this and all the glory. If you bow down to me, the devil give those same gifts. But the only thing with the devil, he comes back to collect. You see how he came back to collect for Puffy? And for all these people, you know, for all these people who sold their soul, the devil is going to come back to collect. He's collecting with Clarissa now. If you think about it, look how she's behaving. Walking around with a married man. She's mocking God.
Herself, really.
Yeah. What all that talent she had. And it's like, you know who's becoming the face of boxing? Alicia Baumgart. So graceful, so classy. And like I told y'all in so many of my videos, me and my brothers wasn't into. There they go right there. You see him on my left? So if you go down some more, you'll see. I know your eyes not as good as mine. The red, you see the red and green blinking light. Mm-hmm. You can, we can go. We went out because I'm ready to end the live anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, guys. So I'm saying all that to say, you know, Alicia Baumgart, she's the new face of. I watched the highlights, so y'all know I was looking at Shadeja Green, and at the seventh, did I say seventh round? Yeah, well, it did go to seventh round. At something seventh. I went to sleep, but when I woke up the next day, I watched the Alicia Baumgart. She did amazing. And right after that fight, I don't know what made that pop up, but it was her life story and her lifestyle. And she lives a very classy, beautiful, wealthy, rich life. And I said to all the people who say, I'm tired of being humble, or y'all, I can't stand, like, and this is what Clarissa say, humble. I'm sorry that I'm my richness and my my richness and my wealth and how I dress and the money I got make stomp y'all or make y'all feel some type of way. No, God, y'all, I want y'all to look in the Bible at humility and humble. I see a lot of that. Or y'all know what humble mean to me. I hate when people say humble because that means that my wealth and my richness makes y'all feel uncomfortable. No, look at all these celebrities that people that got that's fans, that got all these fans out here. People is making, it's the regular people who's making these celebrities wealthy and buying them and supporting them. I even talked about comparing on one of my lives how everybody was American Idol for Fantasia. Every black person. That was a time to be alive back then. Everybody went to work the next day happy, excited, and everything. You would have thought we won at American Idol. But I'm just saying all that to say, humility is everything. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Me not being humble. Me when people say humble, be humble. That means you can't take my wealth, you can't take my richness, or me being flying flashy. Like, that's the most ridiculous thing. No, God, look in the Bible of what God said about humility. That's do y'all know that's one of the ways how you're going to get in heaven? That is one of the requirements to get in heaven. So how Clarissa act is unacceptable. And what I'm saying all that to say is Alicia Baumgart popped up, and her rich life, right? You would not even know that of course we know she's wealthy. Of course we know she had just as much money as Clarissa had. But when you look up her, when I watched her lifestyle and behind the scenes, I was just like, oh wow, she lives a very beautiful life. That's humility. That's humble, because she don't flaunt it. And she got like 2 of them fancy cars that Clarissa got, and we know Clarissa got that because Remy Ma made her look so small, made her feel so small. And this is how you know, to all the young girls, stop looking at this girl Clarissa thinking she has confidence. She does not. Anybody that's gonna listen to a song that a woman like when Remy Ma said she's in a two-seater, right? Remy Ma said she was in a 2-seater. And the fact that Clarissa Shields self-esteem and self-assurance is so low that she went to get a 2-door. That is sad. That is sad that this girl don't have nobody in her corner. It's sad. Nobody in her corner that would say, girl, calm down. It's so crazy that these girls like Alicia Baumgart is creeping up, taking a face of boxing. But you know what? When I see how Clarissa is acting, this is what I goes back to Layla Ali. She said that we were going to see it. She said we was going to see the real her. And to see the real her is so embarrassed. It's sad. It's sad and it's embarrassing, because it's embarrassing for me, because I really like this girl. I didn't even know who she was until Remy Ma, put her out. I didn't even know women boxing even exists. She the one made me start looking at Shadeja Green and Alicia Baumgart. Like I told y'all, me and my brothers checked out at Mike Tyson. But y'all, to all y'all young girls, don't look up to that girl. She's far from Christ as a human can be. Far from Christ. I don't care how much she sit up here. Y'all gotta know the difference. And then to the older women, know the difference. Teach your children about the industry and how wicked it is, and don't look up to these people because they got money, and how she expect us to listen to her. Like we supposed to listen to her because she got money and made it out of Flint. And her cousin said something that I didn't even think of. She keep calling us regular people broke, but it's other people in the industry that calls her broke, that if she stand next to them is broke. So that made sense. I'm like, oh dang, I ain't even think about it. Her cousin Shalita, and how I know her name, because I got a cousin named Shalita. But but girls, don't look up to that girl. I don't care how many religious posts she posts. Don't believe it. It's just air. I don't care how much she say God has blessed her. Don't put God in it. She's making a mockery. No, she's not a woman. She's not a woman. A woman with dignity and pride and respect for herself and morals would not talk to a stranger and tell a stranger what goes on in her bedroom and what her man is doing to her. That was, I said, poo, you. Which I say poo. So guys, I don't know how I got on that because like I said, I just started watching that guy Battle Truth. Y'all gotta check him out. He funny how he just blurt and start singing, but everything he say be so true. Like, girl, you convincing yourself because you not convincing me. I'm wise enough to know. My daughter, she ain't my age, but she got good sense enough to keep talking about you pretty with all them filters on. Take them filters off and then come to the world and tell us how pretty you are. But stop, because we don't believe it. And I don't even think she believes that she's pretty with all them filters on. And then again, she keeps saying she is natural face. She has lip injections. That's not natural. Lip injections is not natural. And people keep saying she's still not natural because of her teeth. Well, you know, that was something that needed to be done. Like she needed her mouth fixed. But so I don't consider that being not natural. But yeah, lip injections is now how she gets lips injections. Her lips are, you can clearly see those are lip injections. So guys, again, I apologize to Remy because I did have it wrong. I was talking about, and I'm a woman. I can say when I'm wrong, and I apologize to Remy. For y'all see now? No, you can't see it.
If you would have left me, you would have saw it. Oh, there you go.
I know. There we go, right there. Y'all seeing? And the reason why I didn't want to show y'all, but the reason why I wanted to take it off to show y'all so it could be documented, because they was following me all day today. I just didn't feel like documenting it, but oh no, that's the airplane. That's the airplane. My daughter just said, look at the one right there. That's the airplane, but the one I just showed y'all is an actual helicopter. This is 24 hours, 7 days a week, y'all. Who's the celebrity here? Is Shanika really? Is this if I'm the celebrity and I don't know nothing about it? But guys, y'all.
Am I the celebrity?
Huh?
You said, is I'm the celebrity?
Oh, am I the celebrity? Let me tell you, I have my daughter here. I told y'all she raised. Sometimes I feel like she's raising me, but yeah, guys. So to all y'all, see, my daughter, she knows the difference. She can look at people like Clarissa and be like, this girl is like an embarrassment. Like she has so much to look forward to, and the fact that, well, my daughter don't know because she don't follow her and she don't know nothing about her, but the fact that she could have been a woman, the face of boxing, and she's not. It's sad. It's sad, and it's just really like she gets on here and just constantly in out. And then she says, I watched the guy, the Truth, and he says, she says, I'm minding my business. Well, do you have to post everything? You're a celebrity. So of course people is gonna judge you because you're a celebrity. You see these other big celebrities not up here doing these awful things you doing. I mean, I just seen where Cardi B was just fussing with someone like girl. That was like, I was like, girl, bye, when she was fussing with the people in the auditorium or the concert place. Like, you're not a victim. Did you really feel like you had to come on live to show that these people is not being fair to you? Like, girl, bye. You're not a victim. So that pissed me off. Like, these celebrities, I'm telling y'all, like I told y'all, it's funny. I be watching, right? But if you really stay on there too long and stay on here too long on this social media, you will really be like, a lot of these people are low vibrational. Clarissa Shields is one of them. And the fact that nobody is telling this girl this, is sad. It's very sad. Her boyfriend, the funky, y'all forgive me. I said I want to call nobody names, because it's like I'm first of all, I'm mad because I was fooled. He had black women fooled, first of all. And then second of all, you up here not even telling this girl to chill out. Like, relax, Clarissa. Like, you the man in the relationship. When is he gonna tell this girl to relax? Like, Clarissa, slow down. Stop. What are you doing? You don't have to put me and you in bed together. You don't have to tell these people that I just got finished having oral sex with you. You don't. This is our business. This is not ladylike, Clarissa. A man, yes, men can tell women how to behave. I think they are the best ones when it comes to teaching women how to be women. So, no, I was just looking at, I thought they was going to come closer to me. But yeah, so it's sad. But yeah, guys, I be all over the place. But I just wanted to talk about how this industry is just wicked. And it's just so low brow and low vibration. And don't get me wrong. I know what I'm talking about, and what I come to y'all about, is not fun. But think about it. Think about this. It's not fun, and some can say this is low vibration. Me coming to the world saying, hey, I'm being followed, I'm being stalked, I'm being harassed by the government. But don't y'all think it's relevant? Don't y'all think this is very relevant for us Americans? This is very important. So yes, it is low vibration. I'm not gonna get on here and talk about my sex life. I'm not gonna get on here and get online and fuss at somebody who I feel like not treating me right, like Cardi B. Like, that is uncalled for, you see. But yeah, guys, I know, what I say, what I'm talking about is not, it's not happy, but it needs to be. This is going on in our America. So it needs to be, it definitely needs to be mentioned. And it's very relevant. Very relevant. So, yeah. So, alright, guys. I'm getting ready to end this. I don't feel like recording them. Like, on my left I got the airplane. On my left I got the airplane, and on my right I got the helicopter. So, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all how the airplane looks. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show y'all how the airplane looks. Put the window down right there. Y'all see? And it's just like that. Y'all see it? That little dot? That's the airplane. And remember, I told y'all, literally the airplane. They just got it beaming a light so bright, but it's the airplane. And I can see how it stopped when I stop. And it's gonna go when I go. But again, I got so many footage of them coming close to me, and you can see that it's the airplane. But yeah, I got a lot of footage. That's why they don't want to sit down with me. And I feel like it's bigger than than what I'm thinking, because all these people I wrote, and I'm telling them, just sit down, you'll see. I got footage that that same little, that look like a dot, sitting in front of my house all night, where it comes forward in my direction, and it's literally, it's an airplane. Like, I tells them that they can see it for themselves. I got so, and they will not write me back. But yep, guys. So y'all just know difference with these celebrities, and don't look at them and think like, oh, they have everything, they this, they that. These people are, let me tell you, I would not trade my life with all the surveillance to have their life. They are, and even how they, you hear about all this sleeping together and threesomes and stuff that you don't even expect, because you so normal in the real world, and you thinking like, marriage is so sacred, and marriage is so, people don't play about their husband in the real world. People don't play about their wives. And then to know that these celebrities are, just threesomes and sleeping around. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, be blessed with your own lives. Mine's a little crazy right now with the surveillance, and yeah, but God chose me to go through it, and he's with me through it all, and I am thankful, and I am blessed, and yep. So I'm home now, guys, but I'm getting ready to park, and my daughter ready to park. And I was looking to see, I see the airplane, but I don't see the helicopter. It must be, it stops at some point. Now it stops, and then it just comes. Once I go in the house, it just fly over my head. But y'all know the routine. And then if I sit in the car too long, it did that with me yesterday. Yesterday I was sitting in a car for too long, and it just flew over my head and just went around in circles until I went in the house. But yeah. And I did record that yesterday. So all right, guys, I will see y'all I'll see y'all soon, and I might come on live tomorrow. I might come on live every single day until April 30th. I'm going to call my nephew and see what he was talking, because he did text my my daughter. He probably was texting me, but I had a do not disturb. So I'm going to see what's up with him. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably come on tomorrow. If not, I'll see y'all April 30th. But like I said, I'll probably come on tomorrow, because every time I know when I go live, I'll be having like always get a new follower or 2 or 3. The other day when I ended my live, I had was I on live yesterday? Yeah. When I ended my live yesterday, I had 2 followers. Yeah. So all right, guys, I will see y'all soon. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a good night, and good night.